Hey guys, welcome back to Nerd Doctors. Unfortunately, today we don't have great news. Jonathan Majors, just coming off the success of Ant-Man, Quantumania, and Creed 3, was just arrested a couple hours ago. And it's bad, guys. It's not, we waited a bit. I actually have pretty solid confirmation of some of the charges. Well, all of the charges. One of the first ones, it really strikes me. The first charge is strangulation. I mean, that's attempted murder to me.
I agree. It's never good when you hear strangulation because that, like Edward said, that attempted to kill. And his girlfriend was admitted to the hospital with evidence matching what the charges are. It really doesn't look great.
His attorneys are, of course, coming out saying that none of this is true, that it's all make believe, that, he's 100% innocent, which, of course, that's what a defense attorney is going to do for their client. You're not going to come out and be like, yeah, well, I agree. My client's a moron. There's staggering evidence to the contrary. She obviously has marks. She was admitted to the hospital, and the hospital staff, they've already commented on the markings. One of the things that, like Griff and I were just talking about, which really strikes me as they could have used the word choke, which doesn't mean it's any less bad. It's fucking horrible to, put your hands on any woman for any reason. When you hear the word strangulation in a charge, it sounds as attempted murder. It's very different from choke. Verbal abuse. These are just some of the charges. They're still coming out, but it's looking very bad. And then one of the things that's making it all seem worse is that directors that have worked with him, producers that have worked for him, are tweeting that the guy's essentially a scumbag.
The defense team for Mr. Majors is saying that the woman was just having an emotional crisis. She was taken to the hospital, and that the NYPD only made an arrest because they have to make arrests in these situations. Their hand was forced. And the
That's
defense,
bullshit.
yeah, I think so. And the defense also claims that there is video footage from the vehicle, there are witnesses, and there are a lot of testimony saying the that she is just making it up.
Strictly professional opinion, guys. The police, and you don't have to be in law to know this stuff. You guys know this stuff. The cops don't show up to your place, to your apartment, to your hotel, and arrest you just because of protocol. If handcuffs were slapped on this guy, there was a reason for that. Police showed up because someone, and we're not sure on that yet. Someone made a call. There was a disturbance. There was loud noises. They showed up. They saw a situation where they felt that he needed to be restrained and taken away. I'm sure that when they got there, she told him, he choked me, he's hitting me. They saw the marks on her neck, and immediately the officers acted, and they acted promptly. Let's not forget what happened 30, almost 40 years ago with O.J. Simpson. Nicole called the cops numerous times, showed proof that she was being beaten by this man. Nothing ever happened until it was far too late. And then, of course, we all know he walked. So we live in a day and age where we can't condone that kind of behavior, which leads us to our next comments. I strongly believe that Marvel has no choice but to let this guy go. I'm not talking about his acting abilities. He's a solid actor. He rocked it in Creed 3. He was the only good thing in Ant-Man and the Quantumania, but accountability over entertainment.
You can't keep them. They've fired people for a lot less. This
Yeah,
is,
they fired James Gunn for a couple of tweets. You can't keep
yeah,
this guy. He put his look, no, whatever the reason was, it doesn't matter. What she did, what she said, what he found out, it doesn't matter. You don't strike another human being just because you lost your cool, particularly, and I mean this wholeheartedly, particularly another woman. There is no reason as to why a man should put his hands on a woman. And I'm not trying to be misogynistic and saying there's some women out there that could kick our asses. You still don't put your hands on a woman. That's not done. That's not looked well upon in any culture. So the fact that and look, the evidence is staggering. The guy put his hands on her. He was choking her. No, I'm sorry. He was strangling this woman.
yeah.
She could have
There's, it's
died.
not looking good.
No, they need to get rid of him almost immediately. They don't even need to like look into it and have a chat with him just based on the overwhelming evidence. Kevin Feige needs to sit back and say, I'm sorry, we can't move forward with you. It's not like they can't get another great actor to portray Kang. You just can't, as Griffin said, he said it so eloquently. They have let people go for far less. This guy needs to go. And we're not jumping to conclusions anymore, guys. The evidence is right there. I've heard some dumbass defenses before, but she was having an emotional breakdown. That's why she went to the hospital, and that's why he was arrested. You don't get arrested because your partner has an emotional breakdown. And okay, what about the marks on her neck?
Yeah. There's still going to be a lot more that's going to be revealed about this case in the next couple of days. And as always, you can count on us to give you the most up-to-date information. We'll see you guys next time.
Take care, guys, and let us know, our audience, how do you feel about this? Would you let him go? Would you continue on with him? How do you feel about this situation, given now that we have tremendous evidence against the dude?